दीपैर्वयं कुर्मो मतिमतां नीराजनम् प्रणतिभावैर्व्याहरामः स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम् प्रणतिभावैर्व्याहरामः स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम् शब्दपुष्पैराचरामः शब्दपुष्पैराचरामः श्रीमतामभिनन्दनम् प्रणतिभावैर्व्याहरामः स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम् प्रणतिभावैर्व्याहरामः स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम् स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम् स्वागतं शुभवन्दनम्.
Thank you for that soulful and uplifting performance. I will now request Sri Praveen Kumar Raghav, IFS, Chief Wildlife Warden, to deliver the welcome address. Honorable Forest Minister Goa, Shri Vishwajit Rane ji, respected Chief Secretary Goa, Shri K. Kandavellu, respected PCC of Goa, Shri Kamal Datta sir, my colleagues of Wildlife, dignitaries of the dais, all the forest officials, all the participants, a very warm welcome to all. This is the 8th bird festival in a row which has been organized by Forest Department, and I am happy to announce that this year has been the highest ever participation so far. So I think we deserve a big round of applause for that. It's my privilege to welcome Honorable Forest Minister Shri Vishwajit Rane ji. He has been spearheading the department right from the beginning, and under his dynamic leadership, the department is scaling new heights day on day. My heartiest welcome to respected Chief Secretary sir. He has been a constant support of the department in the role of Principal Secretary Forest as well, and as Chief Secretary of the state also. I welcome Kamal Datta sir, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest Department Goa. He has been actively engaged and guiding us right from the beginning of conception of this 8th Bird Festival. And because of his constant guidance and motivation, we have been able to successfully organize this festival. So once again, I welcome all the dignitaries, all the participants present here, and let's hope in the coming 2 days or more to go, we'll have a fruitful discussion, and we all will be going back with quite a few learnings and motivation to participate in bird watching activities in the years to come. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. V. Kandavellu, our respected Chief Secretary, to say a few words.
Honorable Minister of Forest, Shri Vishwajit Rane, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, nature enthusiasts, conservationists, members from the print and electronic media, and all other participants. At the outset, I want to thank the Honorable Forest Minister for taking out time from his busy schedule and gracing this occasion. It gives me immense pleasure to be here for the inaugural function of the 8th edition of the Bird Festival of Goa. Every year we will be celebrating 5th January as the National Birds Day. So this festival is just a culmination, and it is also a way to celebrate the incredible avian diversity that is prevalent in the beautiful state of Goa. We all know that Goa is known for its pristine beaches, vibrant culture, and rich biodiversity, but it is also home to an astonishing variety of bird species. It has wetlands extending to the forests of the Western Ghats, and it is also a sanctuary for over 450 species of birds. Birds play a very important role in maintaining the ecological balance through their various activities. They play the role of pollinators, seed dispersers, control of vectors, that is predators of pests, and nutrient recyclers. They are also a part of the integral part of any food web or food chain, as they help to keep certain species of organisms under check. Birds are also an excellent indicators of the health of the ecosystem. As I said earlier, birds play a very important role in maintaining the ecological balance. I want to narrate at this point of time what happened in China during the campaign called the Giant Leap Forward. So you must be aware of that. Mao Zedong, who was the chairman of the Communist Party at that time, he wanted to do an industrial revolution, and he identified certain areas, and he also identified certain pests which need to be exterminated. So he identified 4 pests: mosquito, houseflies, rats, and also rodents, and also, unfortunately, the sparrows also came in that list. So because of the dictate given by him, so all the sparrows, millions and millions of sparrows were killed, and then it led to a situation where the other population of locusts and grasshoppers went up, and it destroyed the crops, and it led to a famine. This is the greatest man-made famine in the history of mankind. So any mindless decision which we take with respect to any component of the ecological system will have a very devastating consequences. So we have to be very careful about that. So the Bird Festival of Goa serves as a platform to showcase this avian splendor, and also fostering awareness about the importance of this bird conservation. Here, this year, the theme is Birding Wild, and to celebrate the rich avian diversity and natural habitat. So the participants who have come from all parts of the country will be able to enjoy the next couple of days, and then they will be taken on a natural trail and then bird watching also. The festival, through this, emphasizes the conservation and also encourages sustainable ecotourism and community involvement to protect these natural treasures for future generation. I extend my sincere compliments to the Goa Forest Department and all the partner organizations for their tireless efforts in organizing this festival. Studies have also shown that humans have been mainly responsible for the rapidly declining bird population through habitat loss, overexploitation of forests and land ecosystems. As individuals, we need to reconcile to the fact that birds also have a fundamental right to live with dignity in their natural habitat, and our action should be such that it promotes the well-being of the avian creatures. I hope and wish that the 3 days of the Bird Festival would provide a unique experience to every participant and that inspire all of us to connect with nature, appreciate its essence, and also commit to the preservation so that the chirpings of these birds reverberate in the landscape of Goa not only now but forever. So I once again thank and wish every one of you, and I wish that in the next couple of days you will be having a very enriching and memorable experience. And I thank the Honorable Minister for once again for taking out his time and gracing this occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your kind wishes and inspiring words. Today we are delighted to unveil a series of publications to knowledge sharing, awareness building and wildlife conservation. These publications are valuable resources that showcase the incredible biodiversity of Goa and highlights the efforts being undertaken to preserve it. I request the Sri Vishwajit Rani, Honorable Minister for Health, Urban Development, Town and Country Planning, Women and Child Development and Forests to officially release these publications. The first publication is the book Blooms of Goa's Forests, which highlights the beautiful relationship between flowering plants and birds of Goa's forests. This book speaks about the intricate relationship between 45 flowering plants and birds in the forest. Thank you, sir. The next book is the book Threatened Birds of Goa, a book written by Dr. Pranay Vaidya, Jalmesh Karapurkar, and Sujit Kumar Dongri. This book puts together global information on 56 species of birds that are in the list of conservation priority globally. I invite the authors, Dr. Pranay Vaidya, Jalmesh, and Sujit, on stage during the release. This book is truly unique and one of its kind that integrates traditional methods of presenting information in a book combined with modern embedding of information supplied as QR codes that, when scanned, would take a reader to the global IUCN pages for further in-detail description at a global level. This book uses detailed distribution maps along with guided maps which are derived from Goa Bird Atlas Service, along with population distribution trends for a few species on which there are sufficient information from Goa. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to the authors and contributors for their dedication and hard work in bringing these publications to life. We encourage everyone to explore these resources, deepen their understanding of Goa's rich biodiversity, and join hands in its conservation. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a big round of applause to the authors. Thank you. Next, we are thrilled to introduce a special initiative that highlights the incredible biodiversity of Goa. Today, as part of the 8th Bird Festival of Goa, we unveil the mascot species for each wildlife sanctuary in Goa. Each sanctuary in Goa is a haven for unique and diverse species of flora and fauna. By associating a mascot species, we aim to bring awareness to the ecological significance and inspire efforts towards the protection and conservation. I request the Honorable Minister to do the honors.
Goa Forest Department is excited to unveil our bird mascot species for Goa's protected areas and coastal zone, symbolizing our commitment to conserving the rich avian diversity. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have our 7 mascots for the state. First, we have Malabar Trogon for the Pondla Wildlife Sanctuary, which is a sought-after species to photograph for birdwatchers. Second, we have Malabar Barbet for Made Wildlife Sanctuary, an endemic barbet to Western Ghats. Third is Malabar Grey Hornbill for Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary and National Park, endemic to the Western Ghats of India, whose population in Goa and across India has seen rapid decline and is a very important species for conservation priority. Fourth, we have Malabar Parakeet for Netravali Wildlife Sanctuary, endemic to the Western Ghats, which is on the wish list for sighting and photography in Goa by visiting birdwatchers. Fifth is white-bellied woodpecker for Pothigao Wildlife Sanctuary. Its population is dwindling, but in situ maintenance of snag trees in the sanctuary have ensured a good habitat and population of this species. Sixth in line, we have collared kingfisher for Dr. Salim Ali Bird Sanctuary. The Vedali subspecies of collared kingfisher is as on date restricted to Goa with no confirmed records from outside the state. And last, we have masked booby for the pelagic zone, a most sought after species for birdwatchers embarking on pelagic trips of Goa's coast. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. These mascots are more than just symbols, they are ambassadors for conservation. In our collective effort to protect wildlife and foster coexistence with nature, technology plays a crucial role. Today, we take a significant step forward by launching an innovative tool that empowers citizens to contribute directly to the conservation and welfare of wild animals. We are proud to unveil the Wildlife Rescue mobile app, Pran Rescue, an intuitive and user-friendly mobile application designed to facilitate the reporting of wild animals in distress. I now request the Honorable Minister to launch this app. Remote. Thank you, sir. I now request the chief guest of today's function, Sri Vishwajit Rani, to give the inaugural address for the 8th Bird Festival of Goa.
Present here for today's 8th Bird Festival inaugural function, our Chief Secretary, Shri Kandaveluji, our PCCF Kamalji, Raghavji, Navinji, and all the officials of the forest departments and all the bird enthusiasts and experts. My uncle is also here. So he told me, I said, I have not met him, but I got an opportunity to meet him here today. But all of you who are present here and members of the media, actually the forest department, and I'm sure now with the dynamic chief secretary we have, who will support all the initiatives that Kamalji puts forward, because it's very important to have a very integrated thought process. I don't want to give a long speech here, and within 5 minutes I want to conclude. Basically, I also am a wildlife photographer. I like to spend a lot of time in the wild, but unfortunately in last year I have not been able to spend that type of quality time. When you talk about birds, I was just talking about this Malabar Trogan, and in my constituency also we have to develop a trail, and people come here, but there has to be a very focused approach, because people cannot be, people should not come and get lost, and we need to have that type of a system in place. All of them, Sujiji and all of them are trying to put a bird atlas in place, which is very important, so that you actually understand the whole pattern, and then you can have a very focused approach in moving forward. And these activities the government should support in a way in which you also know at what time, which time, and which are the seasons in which what is visible, so that it becomes very easy for us, and especially for photographers who come specially to take exotic pictures of exotic species of birds. I always last year also was sharing when we were in the I think in the our ये जो हमारा state wildlife board meeting, and we were talking on several issues. I have also spent a lot of time in the Arctic. Arctic is one of my favorite destinations which I go to, and many times you feel that you only go to see polar bears, but it's not only polar bears. The variety of wildlife that you can see in the Arctic, or you go to the Antarctic, and then you try to see the type of bird life that is also there. And that is really amazing, and that really amazed me at that point of time. And here, what we want to see is what we need to showcase, I think, is something we all have to put our minds to, so that the approach of the department and people and enthusiasts who come from far away and to this beautiful place of ours and state of Goa. And there'll be lots more to showcase and show people, and it will create a different type of interest of people in the wildlife sanctuaries and wildlife areas. I would like to only wish every one of you and all the experts who have come here all the best. I would only request Chief Secretary is that, these type of small activities which are there, or even publishing this type of things, or coming out with the bird atlas, we should actually come and support all these people who want from the private sector who want to come together and who are experts in their respective fields. And this will really throw light on a lot of things and actually what is happening in the state of Goa. I would like to wish all of you all, and especially members of the media, to cover this event in a manner and keep covering activities of the Forest Department and what are the good things that are being put forward. Paresh Parab is there, who I think he is one of the officers who is very passionate about wildlife himself. What we need to do is engage officers like him and try to understand exactly what his viewpoint. I'm Paresh and I have been interacting long time. After becoming Forest Minister, I have not interacted. Actually, before becoming Forest Minister, my interaction with him was much more. And he has so much of information about the forest, and that I used to ask him one day when we were just talking. He told me that there are wild dog pack which is seen in our area of the constituency next to the dam. But then what happens, interacting with this with a very focused approach as to what is the knowledge there, what is it that they want to say, what is it they want to showcase. So interested officers and officers who are really wanting to add value to the department should be encouraged actually to come forward and put their views, so that we can, work in the department in a very focused approach. It's not necessary that I will know everything or somebody else will know everything, but taking their viewpoint, I think they will be able to. A lot of people actually from out of Goa are in touch with him. Nobody calls us, but they call him because he has more information of the forest. And as a result of which, people want to know exactly what is happening. Bird lovers want to know what is going on. So I think we should encourage officers like this, and wishing each one of you all the best. And we should also engage and bring in more students and other people, and send them on these birding trips, create that type of interest among the younger community. I don't want to take much time. Wishing you all the best. And I think Goa has put its foot forward in doing things in a different way. And with our Chief Secretary and PCCF and the whole team, Naveen is there, Raghavji is there, and all the other officers who are present here today. My only appeal is we all must come together and take experts from outside the state of Goa also and see what is happening in other states, how they are developing their, the overall ecosystem. And something really interesting. Kabini is one example. Kabini is one of the parks which my uncle must have gone, Mr. Indrajit Gurpade must have gone several times. But these are small parks, but there's so much to offer. And that's how we need to see how we can actually create that ecosystem and what effort needs to be put. Ecosystem cannot come in 24 hours or maybe in 5 years. But if you plan today, maybe in 10 years, you'll be able to actually create that type of ecosystem that you want. But planning has to start from now. Ministers will come, ministers will go, officers will come, officers will go. But the plan that you lay, that will give results at a later stage. And we must engage the private sector with us, and so that they will continue. And that mission of theirs, like, creation of the bird atlas, this is one of the things which is very important. But apart from that, whatever they feel that we should do, we should actually take it forward. Wishing each one of you all the best. And I would like to thank Chief. I would like to apologize. I was stuck in one of the party functions, so because I got delayed there, that's why everything got delayed. And I mean, I would like to apologize to all of you and to Chief Secretary and all the officials present here. Is that sometimes some events happen which are beyond everybody's control. And wishing you, and I hope you have a good time here in Goa, and we receive good inputs from all of you so that we are able to engage using those inputs in a much better way so that we can create a much better festival next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for the kind words. As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, we would like to present mementos to our esteemed chief guest and dignitary. These mementos symbolize our respect and our heartfelt thanks for their invaluable contribution to this event and the commitment to the cause of conservation. I request our Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, Sri Kamal Datta sir, to present a memento to the Honorable Minister for Forests.